Welcome back to another video. Today we will be starting our F126 career with Audi. So let's get into it. Just got to finish making this. Our name is going to be then our initial is just going to be 3. Then our number is going to be number 24. Our helmet now. Let me design the helmet. Okay. That's the helmet. Okay. The academy. We are going to be in the Audi Academy. And we will be racing for Audi. Audi's better than Williams. Do that, confirm. And now we are just getting ready to load in. I'm just going to let you guys hear the intro.
For real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff. Merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
So we have now got our contract for Audi, as we're going to take the recommended, as it will be 49 or 48 to 52% against Nico Hulkenberg. Can only stay for 1 season so far, and we're going to sign contract. Okay, so let's just go through our messages. Yeah, we know. So we have complete the race weekend and participate in or skip/simulate 3 sessions during the weekend.
Review your current contract target and set something lower if you're struggling. These are your active.
Oh man, I didn't mean to click it. There is that rivalry with Hulkenberg. Yeah, got the R&D. We've only got 300. I don't know if that would be enough to buy or upgrade anything. And there's the standings. Now, as with Cadillac have joined the grid, we've got 11 teams and 22 drivers. So let's go to the grid reveal. Okay, this is the grid reveal for the 2026. Okay, so that is the new grid reveal with all 11 teams. Now we can head over to the Australian Grand Prix weekend and hope for the best. Hopefully we get a good qualifying and then do good in the race, obviously. There we go. So, oh, I got a message. Okay. Now let's head over to the Australian Grand Prix. I've dropped something. Actually, we'll do a bit of practice just so we can see the new ERS mode and then we'll go straight to quali. We'll literally do a lap or two. And then we'll go straight to qualifying. So, yeah. Don't get it out already. I haven't got more messages. Yeah, nice. Let's go to next session. Okay.
Okay, mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now, I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the seasons we've been to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
And that is Mark speaking. We'll do ERS management, but we'll probably only do it for a lap or two. Just because I really need to learn how to manage this thing.
Okay, on this test I want to focus on managing the ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace. So a reminder, you've got modes to play with in your MFT. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
I'm just gonna do battery down there. That was horrendous. Yeah, we're boxing this lap because, yeah. We're not going to run it again, we're just going to go straight to qualifying. Sorry about my exploding. Come on. That's the team will go wheels into the pits. What? Right. Well, yeah. And then we're going to skip qualifying.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
14. Okay, so in P14, I think it's, well, P14 for practice. I think we could get higher in qualifying. Okay, so we're here at qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix. Oh my gosh.
We've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working on it, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
I'm just going to skip it. Okay, let's go. Oh no, I put wrong setup on. Oh no, I got wrong setup. God damn it. Do I take a penalty and try and change it? Oh. Oh my, I hate how Mark says just lock in and focus on the move. It annoys me so much. Yeah. So Mark just updating us with the new aerodynamics modes, or aerodynamic mode. As we're going on the final 2 corners, and we're going to set a 120.7. So not too bad, I don't think. Could have been faster, but could have been slower. Yeah, box this lap. We're boxing this lap. Whoa, Alonso. Don't know if Gasly's on a fast lap, but yeah. I think he might be, so he's not letting me past. I've got no battery. Let's just downshift the bump. Whoa! Caught a bit of grass there. And just because I can't be bothered to wait. Yeah, let's just return. Let's see how. Ow. 11th. Let's just skip to the end and hope. Might be through to Q2. As Isaac Hadger might just be out. And Beam and Colapinto might. Where's Bottas on? Where did Perez end? See Bottas there. And Perez ended 19th. As we finished 13th. And we're through to Q2. But we got to set a better lap than that if we want to get through to Q3. This is going to be our fast lap for Q2. Oh my gosh, Mark, we now said it millions of times. Oh no, that's ruined a lap. Yeah, I'm scared. Do we use this as another warm-up lap or... Nah, let's just push. 2 legs back down. Perfect, that was. Lando Norris, that's a 118. That will drain all of the battery as we run to the end to go P5 with a 120.9. That's not that good. Let's look at the tyre. Yeah, we're going to recharge battery and go again. I think we can do better than that. As we let Hulkenberg pass, we now have a Ferrari behind it. Oh no, it's not. That's not a Ferrari. Anyways, I'm let Verstappen pass, and let's go try and recharge some battery. Probably right. Well, that's why we're going so slow. Oh no, will we even be able to do another lap? Now we're gonna pit, see where we end up with 5 minutes left, and possibly go back out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, not good. Okay, we're gonna start that round now. Hopefully we can set a better lap than what we did last lap. Please don't tell me we've run out of time though already. No, we've got 1 minute left to set a lap. This is our only lap, so it's got to be a good one. Where's the battery gone? Oh, that is annoying. P13. We're gonna have to start the race from P13. Not good. Oh, what was such a bad lap. This new battery stuff is so hard to learn, but so easy at the same time. Okay, we're beating Hulkenberg in our rivalry, I guess. Hopefully we can just gain positions and go up into the points. Anyways, let's wait for the race intro. Oh, it's rain and... oh, that's not going to be nice. Oh, it's mainly rain. Okay, so let's get ready for the race. Just hopefully it doesn't rain too much. And now the race intro shall start. Will it start? So yeah, hopefully we get a good start. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the intro.
It's a new day, a new dawn, a new era for Formula One. This is the 2026 World Championship. New regulations, new cars, new fuels, new drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's ride. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Piastri, Hamilton, George Russell and Verstappen, Albon, Sainz, Hadjar and Esteban Ocon, Antonelli, Stroll, and Audi and Hulkenberg, Bottas, Lawson, Fernando Alonso and Sergio Perez, Gasly, Lindblad, Behrman and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Okay, so
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm gonna change the strategy. I'm actually go lap 9 softs, and then lap 8 until lap 8 on softs, and then lap 12 on mediums. Hopefully, then we can produce a massive undercut. Okay, so the 5 lights are on. As the cars are revving and it's a quick lights out. And away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. I've had a terrible start as Hulkenberg's going to go to my inside, but I've dived around the outside and I've got ahead of Esteban Ocon in P10. But Hadjar did get ahead of Ocon, so I'm P11. Whoa, Hadjar tries to block me, but I move out the way. And then I go around the outside, squish him into the curb, and I've made the move happen. I'm up to P10 already.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Oh my, we're going so slow. Whoa, we're going to dive Antonelli. What an overtake. Oh, but we run into the gravel. That was beautiful until we went into the gravel, and we've done it again. But we lose the position that time, and possibly lose the position to Isaac Hadjar. As we go side by side, we've got to make sure I don't put it into the wall. There's yellow flags. Something's happened. Verstappen's retiring. Early retirement for Max Verstappen, who's had a mechanical failure on the second lap of the race. Could that lead to a possible early safety car? Or will it just be yellow flags? As we've got a lot more speed than Antonelli down here, we're going to go to his inside. We force our way past and we've got ahead of him. The safety car comes out now, that would be perfect. As we're going to... Oh no, Antonelli. We're on the inside, now to the outside. We're going to make sure we don't go into the gravel, but we run over the curb, but we've survived. We're going to barge into Antonelli slightly, and Hadjar's going to try, but it's a virtual safety car. Oh no. Just as Antonelli gets back ahead of us, a virtual safety car comes out. That is very annoying for us. Just as we get past Kimi. I mean, no, just as Kimi re-overtakes us. Could go racing again any second, and as I say that, a virtual safety car is going to end, so it's green. We've got a normal grip back, but we've got to try and get back past Kimi Antonelli. We might just be able to do it here. We're going to move to his inside. We have so much more power than him, and we've got flung straight past him. Now I've got to try and catch up to everyone on the mediums. Well, not everyone, it's just Albon, but yeah. But Albon got ahead of Russell, and hopefully we can catch up to Russell.
Okay, mate, Antonelli's behind you. Like, keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Antonelli's going to try and go to the inside and just got past us. But no, he hasn't. He's given the position back, but Hadjar's got ahead of him. And now Russell trying to get past Albon, but he fails. Now Hadjar will try and go to our inside. He's gonna fail. Now we'll go push everything to try and catch up to George Russell. Can't believe Max Verstappen DNF'd on lap 2. And we need to pit on lap 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 8 till 12. But if we get a safety car now, we'll pit for ours. Gonna block our inside, but Hadjar's gonna try and go to the outside. No, he isn't. He's gonna stay behind us for now. Hadjar trying to go to the outside, now to the inside. We're side by side. He's gonna slightly pull ahead. We're gonna boost. We're gonna leave him the space. We've got the racing line. Still side by side. I've got the racing line again and we stay ahead of him. We've got 2 seconds to Russell. We need to try and make that time up sooner rather than later. We're going to try and block Hadjar, but he's going to go to our outside. There's contact. He's almost forced us off the road. But he has got ahead. We're going to have to cut that corner, as he's left us no space at all. And we lose the position to Isaac Hadjar. This is where the tyre wear of the soft starts to kick in quite badly. But we are able to get overtake mode. And then we're going to try and catch up to him. But he's already nearly a whole second ahead of us. As long as we don't let our teammate pass. But we might. Ooh, we just missed the wall there. Oh, some major understeer there. But we're going to deploy a lot of our battery. Might actually pit this lap and hope the mediums can last. Yeah, I'm pitting this lap for mediums. Pitting a lap early, but who cares? As Hulkenberg will stay out and get the position on us. This better be a good pit, we better not screw it up. perfect pit.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now and we'll finish the race at this compound.
We are trying to save as much battery as we can for when we get closer to Birmingham, but we're gaining massive chunks of time on them. That was up at 8 seconds and now it's all the way down to 3. So we've gained 5 seconds nearly. That could put us right next to Alexander Albon when leaving the pits. I think we might need to catch just a little bit more. We don't know if anyone's going to pit this lap, doesn't look like it. Hi Joe, mate. Oh, I don't know. Don't know if anyone is. No one's pitting yet. But to be honest, I should only be coming out of the pits now. But we've caught up to Valtteri Bottas. Oh, Lindblad and Stroll in the pits as we fly past them easily. As we've instantly caught up to Valtteri Bottas. That's 8 seconds we've gained now. We have in fact pushed these mediums to the max. As yeah, we're going to try and overtake Valtteri Bottas here. But we've run out of battery and we're not going to be able to do it. Oh no. We're going to gain some battery through there and some battery through there. We're going to deploy all of it. We're going to go around the outside of Valtteri Bottas. We're going to get forced. But oh, we've dived on Bierman as well. We're leaving this space and we've done a double overtake. As Hulkenberg's gone into the pits. I think Russell and Albon might have as well. So hopefully we can get the overtake done on all of them. Oh no, we've just fell behind Russell and Albon. But we're... Oh, there's massive contact into turn 1! Oh no, what has happened there? As someone's came out of the pits, there's been a crash with George Russell and Franco Colapinto. Whose front wing is it that's gone low? That's... Oh no. Antonelli's hit the McLaren, and then Russell's hit the Alpine, and Russell's now got front wing damage. Oh crap, I'm going to have to record. yeah, so that is not good for Russell, but that is the perfect scenario for us, because now we've got so much more speed than him. Him with his broken front wing. We're going to dive collar pintail all in one corner. No contact. What an overtake that is. Now we're going to try and get past Kimi Antonelli. He's a lot slower than us for some reason. We're going to just fly straight past him into that corner. But do we have enough battery to hold him off through here? That is perfect for our race as we move up to P8. But some people are still in the pits. Signs in the pits. Some Ferraris, a Ferrari in the pits could get ahead of Carlos Sainz. Probably not the Ferraris, but Carlos Sainz is basically up for, well, not sale, but like, oh no, he's out a lot farther ahead of us. But we do have the speed. We've caught people from this distance before, and actually we've done it really recently. But yeah, Russell's going to stay out with his front wing damage, and we're going to push for Oscar Piastri. But they are on hard tyres and we are on mediums. But theirs are fresh. Ours are a bit more worn.
Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Time last lap, 1:26.6. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. Okay, now push hard.
Oh, the fresh hards.
0.8 seconds.
Oh, we've just got to focus on catching him. As we are in P7. That was an amazing tactic or strategy. Hopefully no safety cars, because that would really screw us up.
Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to keep the distance.
True. These tyres have got to go all the way to the end. Will they do that? That front left, not good. We are just saving battery. There's nothing we can really do as George Russell is starting to catch us. We're going to go full throttle through that corner. Go brake as late as we can to try and catch Oscar Piastri. Going to use as much battery as we can to try and catch Oscar. If we could get another position, that would be dream come true for our first race. As we're 2.6 seconds off. Oscar is falling behind from Sainz. But if we do catch him, we could be under a lot of pressure. Leclerc sets the fastest lap of 1:22. We might just lose it through that corner. We've lost a lot of time through that corner now. Russell 1.4 seconds behind. I think rain could start to pour soon. It's sure looking like it, but it's no threat. Said in the forecast there should be a bit, but might not, might just be lying. Hopefully Oscar doesn't spin at this corner again. Oh. Okay, so this is going really well for us, but not so good for George Russell, as I think he's still got front wing damage. Or it was just other damage that is, well, like, impossible to fix. In fact, whilst we're on the straight, let's quickly check what damage he has. Yeah, he does have quite bad front. Well, not bad, but he has slight front wing damage. As George Russell has caught up to us quite massively, and we have lost a lot of time to Oscar Piastri. It was an amazing undercut, but our tyres were not good enough. As now George Russell is right behind us. He's within 1 second. At the end of this lap he might get boost mode or overtake mode, so we're going to have to try and fly away from him before we get to the end of this lap. But for some reason he's a lot faster. Oh, he's got more battery than us. He was just stuck in gear 8. We're stuck again, as we've got no battery to try and get ahead away from him. Might just be able to pull away for the final second, just to get, no we won't. He's going to have boost mode down the straight, and that's going well for the whole lap. But it's not going to be good for us, as we've run out of battery again. Just 4 laps to go with this Grand Prix, and George Russell caught up to us. I would enjoy a P7, but it might not come true with George pushing for our position.
Okay, mate, we need to save up some ERS and let's focus on charging it up, please.
But Mark, if I save VRS, we're going to lose the position so easily. Mark, I'm dumping VRS. Flip you. Oh no, we've run a bit wide. George Russell's right behind us. 6 seconds to Piastri now. George getting quite close to us. We're just trying to save battery, but George, he's fighting for his life to overtake us. We're gonna have to dump a lot of this battery by the end of this lap, but we've charged it enough to get the target. As we're gonna dump all of the battery through here. But we've kept enough. In fact, it was the perfect amount for these 2 straights. As George Russell's going to try and go to the outside, but he doesn't have enough speed. Isaac Hadjar's now caught back up. And this might soon turn into a DRS train. Could be a DRS train, or we could be perfectly safe. I don't actually know. Oh, George Russell's going to go to the inside. We're blocking fiercely. But Hadjar around the outside. As we run over the curb. I don't know if we're going to be able to get Hadjar back. Yes, we are. We're going to move to the outside. Just after the few... Just a corner later, we get back ahead of Isaac Hadjar. We're going to take it through that corner, try and recharge as much battery as we can, ready for the straight. We're going to dump a lot of it here. This is amazing but horrible for us, because now we've run out of battery. We're not going to have enough for the next straight, but is the next straight long enough for them to well, get an overtake done? We're going to dump all of the battery here again. Hadjar's going to try and go to the inside. We block him. We run slightly wide. Hadjar tries the outside but doesn't work for him. We've charged the battery back up now. But we're going to have to lift through these next corners to try and get as much battery back as we can. Hadjar's going to try the inside. We're not going to let him. We've got 30% battery for the fastest part of the track. And this is probably where Hadjar is going to get ahead of us. As we've now run out of battery. We're just going to block him as much as we can. We're only allowed one swerve though. We have contact with Hadjar. 2 laps left of this Grand Prix. And we've just got to hold on to this position. Lando Norris sets the fastest lap. Oh, George Russell's got back ahead of Hadjar. I don't know if George Russell's going to be able to overtake us though because of that front wing damage that he got earlier, but it doesn't seem to have affected him much. So we've got 2 laps left to just survive. We're going to squish Russell against the wall. We're going to force him to brake. Now, just got to keep some more battery ready for this next corner. Gonna have to lift a lot earlier just to save battery. This back to the fastest part of the track. We'll only have to do this one more time after this. But that one more time might not even be enough for us, as we've run out of battery. George Russell is going to try. But Isaac Hadjar's going to go around the outside of George Russell. If those two are fighting, that might just let us get away from them. We need Hulkenberg to gain one more position to get back into the points. Isaac Hadjar, the only Red Bull left on track. But Russell's going to try the inside. We're going to block him. We're going to block him with all of our car. Now, as we're going on to the final lap, we can't let them pass. We're going to have to drain all of the battery here. We're going as fast as we can. The battery is completely gone. We're going to need to try and get as much as we can for the fast part again though. As here we're going to have to dump a lot of it again. There's so many straights on this track. It's unbelievable. We're going to brake sharply. So we're going to take it slow and steady through these next few corners. Try and get as much battery as we can. As the straight mode activates. We're going to lift for this corner. Then we should have enough just to get to the end of this lap. We cannot let George Russell pass now. If he overtakes us on the straight, I'm going to cry. But we've got so much time against him. George Russell is... Oh no, he's caught up instantly. As we have no battery. Going to have to lift through there. Going to have to deploy a lot of it here. This is going to be a close finish. But Charles Leclerc wins the Australian Grand Prix as we're going for P7. But George Russell could ruin our dreams of it. If he gets past us onto this straight, we will lose P7. And yeah, we'll be screwed. But we're going to deploy all of the battery we have right until the end. We take home P7 on our first race of the season. That is amazing. Max Verstappen now on lap 2, but we finish P7 all the way from P13. Pierre Gasly gets driver of the day, and Leclerc wins. Lando Norris second, I think, and Lewis third. That was a great race for us. George Russell's front wing didn't help him at all. And we take home P7 on our first race of the season. And now we're beating Hulkenberg 5-6 and we fully get a new rating. The percentages against each other don't change. But that is it. That was a great race. Perfect start for our career. And now we need to do more. We need to push more into these next few races. And then eventually we should win one. Hopefully. So, that is all from me today. As the race is over. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.